Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra for the month of May, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? And when I was shuffling off camera, I heard strike while the iron's hot. Strike while the iron is hot. Present time, the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you? The Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is a new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. It is also new person or new money. There is an element of study, research, or learned lessons. What am I learning in this situation? And 10 of Wands in your focus is carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It is also frustration and burnout. So maybe this is something that you're learning of, maybe delegating or off duty some kind of task or responsibility so you could be doing something else, like strike while the iron's hot. In the blocked and challenged position is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a wreath there. The wreath signifies completion and closure in hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone and then setting yourself free and off to the next exciting adventure. You're making swift, quick movements and being very strategic, or you're strategizing of even offering, or there is somebody who is longing to reach out to you. I'm getting this a long haul, or this is a long shot. So somebody's trying to shoot their shot. There might be some pride and ego in the way, or there is something about an attention seeker. This person wants your undivided attention, and if they don't get it, there is an element of a reaction. Seven of Swords can also be manipulation, gaslighting, or somebody here avoids some kind of responsibility. So here, you might have a breadcrumber on your hand. So this person says they're going to do things, and then this is something that you're learning. Oh, wait a minute. This is keeping me stuck. This is keeping me small. It is also about suffocation or smothering. Feeling like you're limited, but you're not. You're limitless, especially with that Page of Pentacles. So this could be like taking a course, taking a class, upgrading your skills, joining a group, club, organization, and take some burden or this weight off you. This could also be your diet and exercise. Maybe you're feeling frustrated in your body. And the King of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Definitely an offer. This could be father-child or mother-child, but there is something about focus, discernment, and discipline. There is something that you're going to be more disciplined at. And this is also, here's the facts, here's the truth. Come correctly or don't bother coming at all. Or cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior where I'm not going to be accepting breadcrumbs. I deserve somebody who is more mature. Or there is something about a level of Page of Pentacles grows into the King of Pentacles. So if this is some kind of like new form of money, research, or anything like that, taking a course or class, that Page of Pentacles grows into the King of Pentacles. So don't underestimate learning or getting some kind of knowledge from somebody younger than you. King of Swords can also be an energy of judge, lawyer, doctor, an attorney. There is some kind of new form of information coming forward. That could also be relocation and move. So here, you need to purge stuff, get rid of stuff. In the blocked and challenged position, though, can be somebody who, again, wants your undivided attention. This could also be somebody who is too proud to come forth with a situation, or an element of, I'm not getting the success I want, the victory I want. So 8 of Swords, what is keeping me limited? Well, there is something about the thinking, the thought pattern, the looping thoughts. Or there is something that is keeping you a prisoner or a hostage, and it could actually be a work situation, a living location. I'm not getting the victory I want, can't stand my neighbors, whatever. I'm going to strategize and make swift, quick movement. See how like there's 2 red flags there? So it almost like surrendering something. And the 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the 5s in the tarot signifies change. Something has to change, something has to give. And in order for there to be change, I think that there is something about vocalizing, expressing yourself. And it could be something about, here's the facts. And there is something about projection. And this could be a person projecting onto you, could actually be a Leo. Or there is something about conflicting information, conflicting thoughts. So looping thoughts over and over and over again, but it's actually keeping you more stuck. So there is something about like an outlet. You need an outlet. What is this 10 of Wands? Letting go of this big old canoe that you're carrying around. And the 3 of Pentacles wants to come out, and Temperance. And Temperance is, can we compromise here? Can we work together on this? And again, going back to teaching, this person could also be a teacher, and they might have a heavy workload. But this is also about co-creating with others and co-creating with spirit. Teamwork makes the dream work. What is this 10 of Wands? And this could be something about networking, like needing new blood, new people, new boss, something like that. Becoming your own boss and hiring someone. So again, pride and ego. Oh, I can do everything on my own. I don't need anybody. I don't trust anybody. That's just something stemming from your past, because maybe somebody lied to you or cheated you on some kind of situation. Don't penalize new people coming into your life. Again, strike while the iron's hot. And the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. And the Hierophant, again, going back, teaching, learning, studying. This can also have something to do with Notary Republic, or there is something about government, federal, group, club, organization. This could also be something with your child. So maybe there is something about class courses, or maybe you're taking a heavy, what is that called? Heavy crash course. But I'm also get like heavy learning, or there is something that is quite heavy. And this could be a one-sided work situation, or there is an element of banking. So making new money. Well, you can deal with a broker. You don't actually have to go into like a branch. So what is this 10 of Wands and Hierophant? Heavy commitment. But there could also be some kind of heavy commitment coming down the pipe for you. And yeah, you're in your head about it, but there is a risk involved, beating out the competition. But I'm also getting people competing with you. Or there's an energy of competing with your partner or something. Like, are we on the same page? Why are you competing with me? And the 8 of Cups. Wow. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the 8 of Cups is emotionally detaching and even physically unloading something that has been quite frustrating and a burnout. And this could also be you in pursuit of joy, pleasure, fun, happiness. So again, there's an outlet, strike while the iron's hot. There could be a new position coming up. The 8 of Wands, the arrows of love, news, communication, and fast-moving energy. There could be something about quick study or gaining momentum quite quickly, or travel, relocation. Good news travels fast. What is this 6 of Wands and the blocked and challenged position? Not getting the victory you want, or there is something about wanting a raise, wanting to be promoted. But there is something about you need to study something, upgrade your skills or something like that. Or there could be about a child. Like maybe they play sports or you play sports. Like something about fighting and competing. And the Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Three of Swords is Libra energy, which is sad, hurt, loss, agony, pain. There could be some kind of painful situation that is going on internally, like an internal struggle. So you could be talking to somebody, a counselor, a therapist, right? Reach out. Something about reach out, branch out. And like losing success or losing a place of position, you think it's a loss. But here, that Seven of Swords is gaslighting, having some kind of hidden agenda or a motive, or there was a person around you that was being more one-sided. It was keeping you small and suffocated. But there was a lot of conflict, but inner conflict. So almost like insecurities, deep-rooted insecurities of what if? What if I do get out of this? Nine of Wands, persistent. But this can also be the wounded warrior. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of this one-sided situation or protecting something that you have created. That can also be a need to let go because the Nine of Wands is resisting on changing their view. And again, there is something that really hurt your feelings, or maybe at one time, this was good. Six of Wands is getting a ton of attention or recognition, or somebody put you on a high horse. This isn't happening anymore. So again, there's some kind of, somebody hurt your ego, or maybe there is something about stroking an ego. Could be you, could be another person, right? It's a general reading. Somebody here wanted their ego stroked, right? Seven of Swords, they got what they wanted. And the High Priestess, wow. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. But the High Priestess is about sacred knowledge and wisdom. Same thing with the Hierophant. It means you're packed with knowledge and wisdom. And for some reason, it's like ignoring or avoiding. And this is also embarrassing, like an embarrassing secret. Maybe you're embarrassed of how this turned out. Again, humility humbles the shish out of people. It is also avoiding a person who is very deceptive and secretive. But I'm also getting an element of a needing for you to trust your intuition, trust that gut feeling more, because it feels like you want to use your mind. So letting or allowing your thoughts to run the show. And thoughts are loud and in your face, but your intuition is soft and subtle. So here, avoiding and watching. But see how this Seven of Swords, it's like turning your back on deception. Like maybe you're finding out that this work situation is deceptive. And you're like, I don't want that, right? What is this High Priestess and Seven of Swords? And the Chariot. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. And the Chariot is fast-moving energy, or there is something about going through something, seeing through a situation. See how this unicorn is like looking at these two sphinx? So it's like watch and observe and look, or there is something about a lookout. Somebody could also be looking out for you. Could be a mother, a passed on loved one, or avoid get-rich-quick schemes. That's also stay on task and laser focus, the drive, the willpower, the determination. And don't ignore your intuition. Don't ignore that gut feeling, because this is hidden information and being secretive. And maybe this is you smoking your tires, moving on, moving forward. Again, there is something about, or maybe you're striking. calling a strike. And maybe that this isn't fair. Maybe this is like federal government, something that you work for, and you're calling strike. Maybe there's a strike at work. What is this Page of Pentacles and King of Wands? Wow, and the King of Cups. That's beautiful energy. And King of Cups is kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, loyal, well-balanced energy there. So practical, but also diplomatic and kind and loving. King of Cups is also a move card, making a move, wanting to make a move. Or there is something about high intuition. So not only are you packed with this knowledge and wisdom, but King of Cups can be somebody who is emotionally available, somebody who's able to respond but doesn't overreact emotionally. Maybe this is something you're learning. The Star, healing, hope, faith, renewal, optimism. Why is this energy happening? A needing to pour more love on yourself. And the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So you have Leo, Libra, and Taurus energy in your blocked and challenged position. You also have Taurus energy up here, Pisces and Sagittarius. And with the Seven of Pentacles, in your blocked and challenged position is a review, reassess, reevaluate, regroup. And this can also be, who do I want to work with? What is worth my time working on? Should I scrap this idea? So you have these Seven of Pentacles. And when you get a lot of sevens in the reading, you have 1, 2, 3. Sevens are to focus on your journey here, Libra, and less what other people are doing, or the peanut gallery, chiming in and saying, well, you got to stay here and fight and all this kind of stuff. It could be family projecting. It could be even a boss. But you do have somebody, a Scorpio, possibly an earth sign around you, that very supportive, very loving, very kind. Or, you could also be a Libra, Scorpio cusper. It's trusting your intuition and smoking your tires. This can also be like moving away from a mother. There is somebody who is moody and an attention seeker. Like this person's pride and ego is too big to, see the bigger objective. Perfect fit. Oh, I like that. Finding the right path, the fit with soul, the ideal job. You are meant to be here. And I'm also getting like that round peg, square hole. So something here is, it's almost like it's trying to like push something down, and it through, like maybe you're the circle and this person could be very square. So a paradigm, there is a paradigm change happening. A paradigm change. Flexibility, adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. So 8 of Swords is not very flexible. So it's like expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, expanding your intuition, but it's the thoughts that are getting the best of you, or there's deep-rooted insecurities over an old investment. Be flexible in your methods. And octopuses are extremely smart. Apparently they have like 3 brains or something like that. But there can also be something that is like leeching onto you. As you can see, there is tentacles on there. Or there's something that you're knowing, like a tingling. Because apparently these suction cups or tentacles are very sensitive to energy, sensitive to people. Independence. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. So finding your own way in the world, but I also feel like you're not doing it alone. You're not going alone. Resources. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely as needed. So again, being more mindful of what you're buying or what you're putting your energy towards. These are timing cards for Libra. This can also be avoiding getting rich quick schemes, or there is something about a deceptive person at a distance, or somebody who sells cars, sells lemons, making lemons or making lemonade out of lemons, or whatever that saying is. Next couple of weeks, in the next couple of weeks. So there could be something about uncovering, but that's also doing your research. Like, where do I want to live? Does this suit me? And it could also be something about your children being in, maybe you're in some kind of private school and it's like, okay, well, this is kind of too restrictive or too by the book. So taking an unconventional approach to life, doing something off the grid. Next couple of months. So stay more flexible, or you're going to find the right fit, or be at the right place at the right time. Next fall. Fall's not very far away. I know that we're just coming into spring. When is fall? Is that September, October, something like that? It's time to let go. And see how that's a 44 card. So some kind of foundation or stability. Maybe it was good at one time, but there is something about an investment being on the table that either your pride and ego here, someone's too proud to admit a certain situation, or there is some kind of loss in an investment. But loss is sometimes a good thing, because what you think you lost, you're actually going to gain something better next winter. So something about next fall, next winter, but it starts now. See, because it says next couple of weeks, really getting your tires going. Next couple of months, it's time to let go. So I'm thinking it's more like in the next couple of months, and then it's a 44 card, time to let go. You could even be retiring. So this is 43, 44. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. So if you're dealing with somebody and you're wondering what is up, why isn't this person answering me? It's because they're more focused on them. That's why I said focus on you and where you're going and growing. Focus on shish, shish grows. Focus on you, you grow. I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. It is also right here. Somebody here lives rent-free in your head here, Libra, where it's sucking the life out of you and burning energy, or somebody around you. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone right here, avoiding red button. Or this could be you as well. I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. So this person has some work to do. Or it can also be you. Maybe you're looking at this and being like, gosh, you know, I had it good. Or there was something about confidence. Because this is like low self-esteem or a lack of confidence and looking for external validation and approval that you're good enough, or somebody around you was doing that. There is a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Ooh. And see, that's the neediness. So somebody who is pouring from an empty cup. So always replenish your cup of love first, but make sure that you're not overextending to the point where you have no gas left in yourself. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Libra, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.